Good morning, Internet. I'm Elena, and this is Peachy June. So I'm really excited about this because the only other pet I've ever had was when I was 2 years old. My sister was only just newly born, and we adopted this beautiful little Shar-Pei. I named her Happy, and it was just wonderful. But when she was about 8, so when I was probably about 10 years old, she got into a fight with our neighbour's dog and sadly had to be put down about 3 months later. It was really, really devastating. It really crushed Mum and me and everyone. But so I've never been allowed to get a pet since, and now I'm 20 and I feel like I'm a pretty almost responsible adult. So I decided it's time for me to, put this responsibility in hand, and I decided that I wanted to adopt some cats, and it's been on my mind for maybe about 6 months. Me and my partner have had a really struggling last 18 months, and I've just wanted to have a pet for so long, and I knew that this was going to be really, really good for me. And honestly, this has been the best 2 weeks of my life. Genuinely the best 2 weeks of my life. So before we get into adopting my baby girls, I want to introduce you. So before I adopt my baby girls, I want to introduce you to the resident animals. At the moment, I'm living more or less at my partner Aiden's house, well, his dad's house. So we have a few animals, and yeah, I hope you love them.
Yes, we got into the cream.
Oh, come on! Did you go, Bella? Yes, Bella. Did you do Chiba? We're on our way to the RSPCA now. On Monday, we came in just to have a look at them, and we decided that we really like Ziggy and Sudoku, so those are the cats that we're going to pick up today. Hey, Ziggy. Hi. Good morning, sunshine. Today's the day.
Did he bite you?
Oh, he ain't bite me yet.
And really dozy.
Hug his ear. Look at his dickhead. Hi, Zig. Hi.
He's so cool.
Looks like Mieta on New Year's Eve.
Aww.
This one's a good grip box. He's only had solid stool.
I love that. Oh, hi. Can I pat you all the way? Yeah. So originally, I really didn't think that much of Ziggy. It was just like a cat. Like on the website, I was just like, didn't really think of her. But when we saw her in person, Aiden was like, oh my god, this cat is so adorable. Like, it's got like the funky ear, and it's, its name is Ziggy. Like, come on, that's adorable. And like, Aiden has like never had a medium hair cat before, which was like sort of cool or whatever. And once we really started looking at her, we were like, wow, we love her. Like, she is so adorable, So yeah, that was sort of like the reason why we originally went for her. Once we like got in and like actually looked at her, she was just really soft and nice and very relaxed, which we were like, yeah, this is great. Like, this is a really good cat. So yeah, that's sort of like why we picked her, I guess.
just be the last, like we're just waiting to finish off the paperwork. I'll just see if it happens to be what was just being brought over then. Yeah, it is
Is this the same cat scratching thing that we got for Tito?
Yeah, I've got that at my house. At our house. Play with the balls.
No, we just lost one cat. Just quite odd, doesn't it?
You are so not prepared for this.
He's a big boy, isn't he?
Ooh.
Hey, does he?
The ones that
He's
have one
active.
of these is a good help because it just tells you a little bit about them, how old.
This is the most annoying
and
toy ever.
what we've found
I think-
out about them, you know, are they smoochy or more independent? This
Big
one
smoochy.
we've noticed is a bit timid. What sort of
He is a
home
smoochy
may
cat.
be suitable?
It's also
Give you
active.
a rough idea, and then we can
Hi.
find out a bit more
Got a shaved belly,
information
maybe?
for you as well.
Got some funny fur on the
Just
belly.
see
So I
if
thought
this
something.
one
It's okay.
we did have a
Oh, hello. You come to say hi to me. Oh, Zig.
Why say hi to her? I'm in your pen. You can touch me.
Ziggy, you're now the love of my life. It's okay.
We go down.
It's okay. Hello.
I know what you're thinking.
I'm thinking I really like Sudoku. Isn't she pretty? Oh, oh, fuck. That fucking hurt though. Now, Sudoku, on the other hand, we saw her on the website originally, and this is why I was all like, yep, we have to. We're getting a cat now. Like, we have to do this. I'm doing this. This is what we're doing now. She was fat and adorable. What else do you want from a cat? Fat and adorableness? Yeah, that's it. But yeah, on the website it said that she would get along with a desexed male cat, and Tito is a desexed male cat. So we thought that would be a good idea. When we went to see her, she's just like this fat little thing sitting in its little house. And I was just like, wow, that is the fattest cat I've seen in my life. I need her. I love her. I don't care that she's scared. She's mine now.
Ugh.
I haven't see it. Hang on. Crunching.
But like she had her claws in me,
Oh my god.
and so like I couldn't even like take
Take my
away.
hands out. Once we got in there, we started mingling with her. We're like, yeah, like, you know, she's obviously terrified, but you know, she's really soft and nice, and she's being very gentle, even though she is obviously terrified. But another thing was that she'd been in there since like May, which is such a long time for a cat to be in there. So I was like, no matter what, I'm going to adopt her. She needs to just get into a new home, you know? Another thing with it is, for a really long time, me and Aiden have always wanted a fat cat, like a really big cat. But obviously it's like super like unethical and, you know, messed up to like make your cat obese. So we decided that we would want to adopt a heavy cat, and then, you know, we can, you know, make her healthy and stuff. But then we get to have a fat cat, so like obviously, right? But yeah, that was mostly like why we wanted it, and like Sudoku's such a cute name, and you know, she's adorable. I love her. She's my baby. What was that?
I said try to pull this rabbit out of the hat.
Oh my god!
That's a big boy. That's a big boy.
There's a big rabbit. Oh my god.
Chunky monkey. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Talk about blunt trauma.
Hey baby. It's okay. You'll be safe. I'm not even gonna.
Our house will be like relaxing compared to this.
Yeah.
I think that's a stretch.
Make her really worked up now. So then when she gets home, she's like, oh, this is what a house is like. So after we had our pat, we told the staff, hey, we want Sudoku and Ziggy. And they were like, awesome, we'll get them out. And Ziggy took like maximum of like 2 minutes to get out. Like she was super easy to get out, like into the carrier. But Sudoku was sort of like a huge issue. She was obviously very stressed out. You know, just had both me and Aiden come in and like invade her personal space and stuff. And then you suddenly have like several employees trying to like shove her into this little small space. So she was sort of really stressed out and it was really horrible. And, you know, we felt really guilty, but we had to get you, babe. Like, how else were we going to get you home, baby girl? Like, we needed you to come home. So don't just come cuddle mommy. Put that in, dude.
Look at that.
We'll put that in.
Yeah, I want to.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, instantly.
Yeah.
She's like, yes, baby.
Come on.
Give it to me.
That's you. You are this cat.
Oh my god. I fucking hate everyone. Food?
That wet food, you say?
Yeah. Mmm.
Can you have a bit of salami?
Yeah. A little salami. Ended up getting her because she really loves wet food, like absolute wet food fanatic. And they were like, okay, go into this little crate and you can have some wet food. And she totally fell for it because she's silly, because she's a silly cat. But yeah, once we got him, went up to the front office and we adopted these babies. And it was really good. It was really cute, really wholesome, really.
Oh, she's still eating.
Just like, let me just eat, gosh.
There we go.
Oh my gosh. Good job. Very cool. When we got into the car, they were very vocal and obviously both very nervous. But I think it went, like, okay. Like, they're so cute. Oh. It's okay. We're gonna look after you. So once we got home, Sudoku was very nervous. She started like just surveying the area, just checking out everything, and then pretty much hid. Like, that's all she would do. So we just have to sort of leave her alone and let her get de-stressed and get used to the environment. So we're not going to, like, you know, introduce her to any of the other animals for ages, I suppose. Ziggy, though, she seemed pretty comfortable pretty much the second she got out of the carrier. Like, maximum of 10 minutes until she was, like, really comfortable. She just sort of, like, explored, like, Aiden's bedroom, like, a lot. And then she was like, okay, cool. And she just sat on the bed and she was pretty happy. And, you know, it was nice, yeah. We were originally planning on not introducing any animal to the other animals for a while, but Ziggy was very comfortable very quickly, and Tiba was very like, I want to come into the room. I know that there's someone in here. It's not Tito. I want to meet her. So we very slowly introduced them to their scents, and by the first evening, we let Tiba into the room and they were very calm. smelled each other, and then pretty much both just sat down on opposite ends of the bed. So that was really good. Do you see these black little beans? I don't even know if you can see these beans. There's some black little beans. This cat got some mad beans. Depression dog. Over the next few days, it was going pretty well. Ziggy was very comfortable. Slowly we introduced Ziggy and Bella, and Bella's very scared of cats, so it didn't go like badly at all, which was a good thing. Once Ziggy and Tiba and Bella were all sort of friends, it was pretty okay for them to all just be in the room together, which didn't take too long. Ziggy's very, very comfortable, which is honestly a bit shocking, but yeah. And slowly over time, Tito has sort of been coming into the room, but not really. And well, we're gonna slowly get there with those babies. Sudoku, on the other hand, is a bit of an issue. She got into some places that I couldn't really get her out, and it took me like 2 days to get her out of, because she was just so determined to hide. And it was honestly, I felt so guilty for moving her, but like, you can't be sitting under there, babe. You're gonna get hurt. So eventually I blocked off all the areas that she could get under, and now she pretty much just sits on the top of the mattresses in this room, and it's pretty darn cute. She doesn't eat very much, but she is pretty stressed out still. She drinks a lot of water, which is nice. So the last 2 weeks have been a lot and amazing and super fun. And I just feel really, really privileged to be able to have adopted 2 beautiful cats. Whether they love me or hate me, I'm just glad that I can give them a home that's at least gonna attempt to look after them. Like I said before, Sudoku's been in the pound for what, like 8 months or something, which is a really long time, and like, I'm just glad now that she has a nice warm place to sleep and it's not too loud. And Ziggy's completely at home. It just makes me really happy, and it just makes me really happy. And I hope that you guys enjoy this. I'm definitely going to make heaps of, making my pet DIY sort of random nonsense in the future. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to like or dislike, subscribe, or just like block my videos completely. I don't mind. Just like interact with me, babe. Show me what you want. Show me what you like. Show me what you need. Yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. When I say you guys, I mean, I know it's only about 10 people from high school who are watching, and I love all of you. Thank you for supporting me. Okay, bye.